Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I don't know how trustworthy this is, but I feel like it's something worth talking about, just in case they're going to try and surprise us for the multi-banner that's going to be coming out. Now, I just previously made a video covering the post for the multi-banner, and everybody is talking about wedding this, wedding that, because the image of the teaser was a quote-unquote white dress on a mannequin. Given that the white dress was really short, it doesn't really look like a wedding dress. It could just be, baiting us into thinking that it's a wedding dress and a wedding banner. I really don't think it is, mainly because the CN lovelies have all negated that fact. They're saying, they're actually making fun of the global players. They're like, why would global players think that this is a wedding banner? Nobody in CN is saying that it's a wedding banner. They should trust CN players. So I'm gonna stand firm on thinking that it's not a wedding banner exactly, but it could be what I think it was, a proposal banner. It could be like an engagement or a promise kind of banner where a ring is involved. And I genuinely think that that is a possibility, considering the veggie that I had seen, the silhouette of the two characters that were in that veggie. So I wanted to bring this to people's attention here because it could hold some sort of weight, right? So over on Twitter, we have Pink Chris or Suzu, and basically, first and foremost, let's not look at the image yet, let's read this. So she says, so I just found out something about the upcoming multi-banner. Take this with a grain of salt because I never see or know about this until today. So she has never come across this until today. Avoid this if you don't want spoilers. It could be real or it could be not. And I would say this is not a table salt kind of situation. This is a Himalayan freaking rock lamp kind of situation here, guys. This is a massive grain of salt. Okay, I don't want anybody freaking out about this too soon because there is no substantial proof of this. There is no concrete uncle veggie that has come out that confirms or denies this. So this is honestly just a theory that some fan has had, and I just want everybody to be very, very clear on that. So what this says is, found out from a friend of mine of this new veggie or old veggie, I'm not quite sure, but multi-banner is proposal / engagement alternative universe. So they might be giving us an alternative universe, and the last time that Infold gave us an alternative universe was during CATCH22. Now, this also says, if you are one, you get couple rings. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how absolutely diabolical that would be? And incredibly predatory if Infold made R1 couple rings? Do you know how crazy that would be? Anyway, I would be so upset if that was legitimately what they're asking for. Like, they want us to R1 but don't give us any other way of farming for diamonds. That being said, alternative universe, CATCH22. What did we have during CATCH22, guys? We had the outfits and the hairstyles separated. Is it possible that Infold could potentially do engagement proposal outfits and the wedding ring separate? 100%. They could totally do that. Now, I don't want to fearmonger. I don't want to cause an uproar with my own hack theories here, but Infold is within their capability of doing something as crazy as separate rings from separate outfits. Now, I'm really hoping that this is not the case, because if that does happen, that means every alternative universe scenario that we're going to get as a multi-banner is going to have that kind of like separation of outfits and elements in the outfits, which would be so disappointing because it felt like they were doing something right. It felt like they were doing something right with you know, like the previous banners and whatever, making the price of the outfits for the MC cheaper. But if they go ahead and do something like this, if they go ahead and do something where they're gonna separate the ring from the outfits again, I would be very upset, because then that just sets a precedent for all of the future alternative universe banners that we're going to get, and I love those kind of banners, guys. Look, CATCH22 was an incredibly controversial banner that we had gotten, but it caused a lot of commotion. It was also coming out at a very opportune time when the community was under attack for being just playing a Gooner game, and then everybody was like, no, and then CATCH22 came out and everybody was like, oh. So literally, yeah, like it's just crazy how things played out like that. But I really don't want them to separate the outfits and the rings. I really don't want them to do that, especially since, you know, the cat butler, cat caretaker banner had everything included in the outfit. You know what? I feel like there must have been some sort of business guy who looked back on the cat butler banner and they were like, damn it, we could have monetized this more. You know what I'm saying? Like some devious corporate man, some devious greedy ass corporate man from Info was probably like, darn, this was a missed opportunity. Let's fuck him up more moving forward. Oh man. Anyway, that is the whole conversation here. Again, please take this with a massive grain of salt. I don't want anybody to take this and run with it completely, like have all of their eggs in one basket and just be like, yay, it's going to be a proposal banner. Guys, chill. Chill out, guys. But yeah, hopefully that we're going to have something that is sensible. Hopefully we're going to have something that is reasonable. And hopefully Infold doesn't abuse us too much, because this is a 4.0 update, guys. We're supposed to get freebies, we're supposed to get, you know, free stuff. I'm hoping that all of the free stuff that's going to come out will benefit not only new players but also the older players too. So stop giving us these blue wishes. I don't want any of those blue ticket wishes. Give me the good stuff, guys. Give me the gold tickets. Okay, the gold tickets is what I want. Diamonds and gold tickets, please. Info, please. Anyway, that is my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys are hoping for in this banner. Are you, like, guys, if this is true, are you gonna R1 your cards? That would be so bad. Oh no. Alright, anyway, that is pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've listened this far into the video, leave a wedding ring in the comments, guys. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I'll see you lovelies in the next video. Bye bye now.